Buenas, Kevin, gracias. Bueno, vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos. Que estábamos aquí en Eastwood, que justo nos habían dado el traje este que era del padre de Clay, de Elwin. Y vamos a continuar, lo dicho, donde lo dejamos. Vamos a ello.
Maybe. But it's not as though we've got anywhere else to go.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Bien,
Right,
Kevin, bien.
let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking?
Que estoy
You're not from the
buscando.
capital too, are
Tú
you?
disfruta.
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwin had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose.
Hey,
Can't
de Praia.
imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Praia.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to
Vale,
speak.
Praia.
He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
that's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him. Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further? Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Get him, boy! Get him! Sick of Torgal! Get him! Get him! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. That's enough. Farewell. Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep.
Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monster. I suppose that's one small mercy.
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
Here!
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful. There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
misión secundaria aquí. ¿O la vamos a hacer? Ah, que había 2 misiones aquí.
I have to find him. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him.
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like a... Now, I've not got your knack, see? And I need that shot. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it...
I can't promise.
Well, just promise. There may be one thing I failed to mention.
Claimed it.
All right, eating it, but only might have, you understand? There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Oh, don't worry. There weren't too many of them. A veritable...
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. Should be interesting.
Get him, boy! Sick him, Total! That's enough. Get him, boy! Sick him, Toggle! It's over.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you! Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
You barely have to step out your front door.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled. A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went. Someone made sure work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris. Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Mira, por ahí anda su Norma.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Solo espero que haya mucho más mapamundi.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
Vale, no hay mapa.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Joder, menudo cráter. ¿Que no recuerdas eso? ¿Por qué? Coño, cuando lo mata, a lo último.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Wow, si se encuentra... ¿Y qué va a pasar ahora que se encuentre con su hermano?
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix. Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore. Another gate. Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Sí, sí tiene sus poderes, claro, es el portador del Fénix, lo que pasa que él también.
Jill?
Claro.
What do we do?
The usual. Sick of Toggle. Sick of Toggle.
Y aquí hay más.
More trouble. There, boy. That's enough.
Finished! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy!
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Let's make this quick. There, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him!
Voy a probar a hacer una cosa. Que esto suele pasar en los juegos de PlayStation. Sí, lo he solucionado. Ya no pegas los pequeños tirones. Ya no pegas los pequeños tirones, lo he solucionado de puta madre.
Looks like he can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Sick of Toggle! This time. There, boy!
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Boom.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Over here. There, boy! Not this time. Over here. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end.
No, no sabe la verdad, yo
Let's keep
creo.
looking.
Si se ha tirado 13 años lamentando la muerte de su hermano, no jodas, ¿cómo vas a saber la verdad?
Not this time. Not this time.
You're hurt.
Sicko toggle. You know what to do, boy. Sicko toggle. There, boy. Not this time. Get him. Sicko toggle. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Pues por eso mismo no sabe la verdad, porque también anda negándose. ¿Cómo que anda negándose? Yo creo que no sabe nada.
Get him, boy. Sicko toggle.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Get him, boy. Over here. Sicko toggle. Get him. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sicko toggle. There, boy.
llegamos al boss. Está confuso hasta que no encontremos al encapuchado. ¿Un boss?
I don't like this.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
In energy.
Not for long, it isn't. With me. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Togo. There, boy. There. Now.
This is our chance.
Sick of Togo. Not this time. Get him! Over here. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Togo.
No, tío, sí es normal.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is. All right then.
You know what to do. Not this time. Sick of Togo. There, boy. Over here. Get him! Sick of Toggle!
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Ahí hay una puerta. Y allí hay otra puerta. ¿Llevarán al mismo sitio? No tiene pinta.
Look out! Not this time. Sick of Toggle.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Un puente.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. That's enough. Get him, boy. There, boy.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
All seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it. How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god?
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
¿Qué dices? Buah, menuda fumada, loco. No puede ser. Pero si ese encapuchado lo he visto antes y era Joshua.
I'm back.
Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's
what I must do, so that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace. To the truth that awaits me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are. Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears. Not this time.
I see. You'd help me learn by example. Escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all. Show yourself, Ifrit. The truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am.
subo de nivel. Qué locura.
It's not your word that's on it. One is
creado para ser el portador de un poder inimaginable. Tómalo. What?
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
Míralos, está ahí Joshua.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
No se sabe bien por qué hay dos dominantes.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Bueno, ya sabemos qué va a pasar.
Benedicto.
So, what next?
We return to East Pool.
Ah,
I promised
vale.
the mayor I'd talk to him again.
Espérate un momento.
About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
sé para qué me dan tantas pociones, tío.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
What happened here?
Imperials. You pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Wake wind! Over here. You know what? Sicko Torgal! Not this time. Sicko Torgal! That's enough.
Did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? We're innocent people! Over here. Sick of Torgal! Over here. Get him, boy! Over here.
Para que quieres volar, Kevin.
Sick of Torgal! Put them all to the sword! No! Stay down! Get him! It's over! There, boy! Get him, boy! Too slow! You know what to do, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him! Over here! We'll finish! Get him! Over here!
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
My mother ordered this. Why?
Right.
I know. You can wait. Get him! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! There, boy! Sick of Torgal!
mira.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Kuka's message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Hijo de puta.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Look what the curl dragged in.
Go on, then. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I see I'm busy here. What's saying for you, dear?
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
¿Qué dices cerca del final,
And the
fumado?
last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces
No.
has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
I don't think
What?
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, You lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Griga.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly, this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind.
Lo sé, Kevin. Nos vemos. Que tengas buena noche.
Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups. The gods themselves.
Venga, Kevin, tío, que tengas buena noche.
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Clive, was it?
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
He's never listening. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, the hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, wait, you were a soldier.
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you.
I'll do what I...
Oh.
What can you tell me?
His name is Randall, and he's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travel.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Sound happy.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damned pack and...
It can't be that bad, sure.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs, worst of all. That letter I lost?
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
No. I'll just have to...
Fine.
Are you see?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? If you can find... And if you can find...
If it's there.
Wonderful. I trust you can find your way to...
I'm sure he does. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see?
Ah, if it isn't...
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago.
Randall, you say? The porter? Though, thinking about...
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here. I do hope nothing's happened.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something, no idea if it was your letter.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well looked after to me.
To the village, then.
Are you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked. It'll be an age before the stink's gone from the skirts.
But at least you'll have...
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. But he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
I heard from a couple of the bearers what you did to them royalists over at the care. Glad you're on our side.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and... goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Over here. Sick of Torgal.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it.
He's not far from the South Gate.
Of course. Oh, I knew he was brave. No, I didn't know he was reckless.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work. And
because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none. And I suppose you're none.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Maybe I should just own up. Well, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't...
Found the things you dropped.
I was so sure.
Only a little worse for wear.
And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid's...
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time, so I'd say you did us both a service. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day.
Wanted to send a message.
Well, what do you want? No scratches, all right? That it? Fine.
Qué guapa tú, la jugada. ¿Y dónde estaba ahora que veo yo esto? ¿Dónde coño está lo de aspecto? Aquí.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in On second thoughts, I don't want to know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, Will.
All right.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do.
Well, you couldn't have... Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. Is making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Este es el chivato. Ok.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh. Goat at your service. Well, Otto's put me in charge of reading through the report. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to. I'll worry. Anyway, if you're ever interested in reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. Anything catch your eye?
Vale, vamos a hacer las misiones. Las secundarias parecen una tontería, pero si puedo subir de nivel...
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but...
All right. How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be...
Ha! Golden Stable's my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with. Sick of Torgal.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is! The hero of...
People will think twice about pushing us around again. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had...
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern when they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes...
I see.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you when...
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
There he is.
Mierda. O sea, que es así y así, ¿puede ser? Es que yo creo que esto me manda directamente a la capital, a los BUEN. Sí.
Oh, you're Sid's man. Couldn't trouble you.
Depends.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost... Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them.
They're probably...
You're probably right. So?
I can...
That'll do. Tell them they're safe. And
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting...
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I won't be long.
Creo que el otro sí estamos por allá.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard to see?
Can I have another?
I'll have 2 plates of...
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without 10...
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, and Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured well. Don't keep our new comrades waiting. You'll find bread and wine on the counter. If you need more, just say that...
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Brother, did you see? That bearer spoke to a master.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything.
Hostia, es verdad, que, no se me ha, que se me ha pasado un segundo.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wings Pride...
And you need someone to solve your...
I do indeed. I've never seen them. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever... I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, you look like you can handle that blade of yours. Please, rid us of the...
All right.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at...
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Sick of Toggle! There, boy!
Let's make this quick.
Over here. You know what to do, boy. Get him! Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him! You know what to do, boy.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quint... Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Joder, pues al final es que no salgo de Sunbreak, loco.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Creo que no merece la pena mucho. No merece la pena mucho. Son nivel 15 y yo soy nivel 20 y tantos. No merece la pena, yo creo.
There. Northreach.
Ese sí ya tiene buena pinta.
Get him! Get him, boy! It's over.
Tin 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 tin.
Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! Get him! Too slow. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Not this time. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Wake wins. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Sick of Toggle. Too slow. Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy! There, boy! You know what to do, boy! Sick of Toggle. Get him. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. Get him! Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! Over here! Sick of Toggle! You lose!
por ahí se lleva los BUEN. Es que de hecho la última vez fue por aquí. Sí, por la última vez fue por aquí. Vale, claro, aquí no me dejaba. Vale. Vamos a darnos la vuelta. Hostia, un segundo.
Get him, boy! Get him! You know what to do. Get him! Get him, boy! There, boy! Get him, boy!
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Oh, and a chine of roast end.
Like a plum for the apple of your eye.
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Welcome, welcome. Come back again.
Each one is handcrafted from the finest.
moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then? Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen...
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Bueno, gente, pues yo creo que lo voy a dejar aquí, ¿vale? Voy a guardar aquí y lo voy a dejar aquí. Mañana seguramente llegue a casa e intente continuar donde lo he dejado. Así que muchas gracias a todos los que habéis estado. Espero que os haya gustado muchísimo el directo. Gracias por el apoyo y los likes y nos vemos en el próximo. Un saludito, que tengáis buen empiece de semana. Chao.